Hello and welcome to FM Blog, the original Football Manager YouTube channel. Today we're looking at Pep Guardiola's Tiki-Taka 4-3-3. Now, thank you very much for watching, guys. Do us a favour before we start. If you like what we do, like the video, subscribe if you are new, and head on over to the website, get our guide to FM. The link is in the video description. If you want to support the channel, head on over to Patreon as well. Now, today's tactic is available over on the FM Blog website, and the title of the article is Pep Guardiola's 4-3-3 Man City Tiki-Taka tactic. Now, if we scroll all the way down, we've got a lot of information here about the tactic. Today, we're just going to dive in. We're going to load it up into our save. We're going to have a little dig around, see what we like, see what we don't like. And it's up to you guys if you want to go ahead and use this tactic in your games. Very simple. If you want to download it, head on over to the website and just click this button here. That's all you've got to do. Load your game up. Go to your tactics, hit load. And then you just click on your Tiki-Taka Pep, Tiki-Taka thingy-majiggy. And then there it is, ready for you to have a look at. Now, let's get stuck in. So we'll start down with the goalkeeper. We've got Edison here in goal. He's playing as a sweeper keeper with an attacking mentality. Now, let's have a little look at his stats there. He's good, isn't he? Kicking 20. Never seen nothing like that before. Kicking 20. So his distribution is very, very good. Kicking, passing, with throwing. There's my 17. So he's very, very good. So he's got an attacking mentality there. Take more risks, dribble more. Insane for a goalkeeper to be dribbling more, but there it is. We've got an attacking mentality as well, just to give you an overall idea of the mentality of the team here. So Cancelo at right back then is playing the wing back role again, attacking. So similar to our Liverpool tactic, which we've put up last week. This guy is just slightly different role. He's a wing back rather than a full back. So dribble more, run wide more, cross more often, cross from byline, get further forward. Now we do like that. We do like the fact that he's crossing from the byline. That's very, very good. That looks like it's part of the wing back instruction, which is very good. Run wide with the ball, get further forward, shorter passing, etc. Okay, so that's nice. Otamendi then is a ball playing defender in a defensive role, whereas Laporte is as a ball playing defender as a stopper role. Now that's an interesting thing to see. I don't often come across that in FM where we're using a stopper and a normal defender. It'd be interesting to see how that works out. Well, let's go and have a little look. We have a look at his results here when we tested the tactic. So friendlies we did very, very well. Community Shield we destroyed Liverpool 2-0, 2-0 and 3-0 Liverpool again. 4-1, 2-1, 3-0, 2-0. So it's quite good, especially with the defensive. We only conceded a few goals here. So back to the FM screen. So Otamendi, take more risks in hold position, with Laporte similar, apart from hold position. Zinchenko on the left then, similar instructions, obviously it's the exact same role. Rodri is a deep lying playmaker, the defensive mentality. So again, we've got the three defensive mentalities in the middle, same as last week with the Liverpool tactic that we discussed. And this time we've got David Silva on the left as an advanced playmaker, De Bruyne on the right as a Mazzella, or however you pronounce that. You click on these guys now. So shoots less often as an advanced playmaker because I guess he's looking to bring others into play. And De Bruyne then's got a few more instructions, but again, it looks like it's role specific, so it takes more risks, gets further forward, stays wider, moves into channels and roams from position. So De Bruyne, there's a lot more movement involved. So that's a little look at that. So then on the wings, then we've got Bernardo Silva not as an inside forward, but as an inverted winger with a support duty. Now, the advantage of the support duty on the wing is, for me, is that they help your fullbacks. in terms of defending, so you don't get overrun on the sides of the pitch. That's the way I look at it anyway. Whereas if you've got both on attack, you really are looking at trying to control games, dominating the ball, and almost taking a gamble and saying, look, we're going to win this battle on the wings, and we don't really mind too much if you catch us out in behind, because we're going to destroy you going that way. So horses for courses, really, isn't it? If you know that famous old saying. Sterling then, of course, on the inside forward on the left. I'm sure his attributes are really very good mentally. Look, off the ball, actually, 20. That's incredible. Bernardo Silva's been very good in the past couple of FM games, and he doesn't disappoint here as well. Look at that as well. Vision on work rate on the right-hand side. That means he's really going to be tracking back and helping your right back, which is obviously very, very good. With Aguero then up front as an advanced forward. Obviously, sorry about that. Obviously, we're looking at technical finishing and dribbling abilities, the Holy Trinity as we call them. Dribbling, finishing and first touch. Obviously off the ball, he's still very fast as well. So there's life in the old dog yet. Aguero is still a very, very good player. So that's the tactic then, that's the shape, and that's the player roles. So again, if we count, we like to count the player roles. So we got 1, 2, 3 defensive. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attacking. So the same with our attacking tactic that we looked at last week, we've got 5 attacking roles. And we have got, oh, actually 5.5, because we always count the goalkeeper as a half. Might do it anyway, I don't know why. So 5.5 attackers today, and 1, and then only 2 supporters. So more in terms of player role mentality, if you know what I'm talking about, it's slightly more on the aggressive side than the Jurgen Klopp tactic that we looked at last week, which is interesting. In possession then, we'll look at the overall team instructions. So in possession, mentally, the whole team is attacking. We've got an attacking mentality, which is exactly what we would expect to dominate teams. Man City. Standard attacking width. Playing out of defence, as all the big teams do. But we've got a shorter passing directness mentality than we did see at Liverpool, with a slightly directer play. And along with that, side by side with that, is a slightly lower tempo. So it's a different style, and working ball into the box as well obviously means we're focusing more on keeping the ball rather than getting the ball forward, which is what makes this tactic different, I guess you would say. We're still counter pressing, so we know Pep Guardiola probably, did he invent it? He was definitely one of the first I've ever heard about using it, but getting players straight to the ball, closing down, really aggressive, winning the ball within a certain amount of seconds is always what he's wanted to do. But when possession has been won, he's not looking to counter, which makes sense because he's looking to keep the ball. He's looking for his teams to keep the ball. Of course he is, yeah, that's absolutely in line with what we know about Pep Guardiola and his teams. Goalkeeper in possession, then to distribute quickly, and then distribute to either the defenders, which I like that. That's good. That's not something that we've seen before. And oh my gosh, I can't quite get the possession one from the bottom because my camera is in the way. Let's see if I can get that one. I have to move this whole thing up here. Yeah, sorry about that. So, offside traps. So we're playing the same kind of high line that we were at Liverpool last week. Higher line of engagement as well, but not a much higher line which we had in the gegenpress. So higher line of engagement, but not a much higher line. We're using the offside trap, which I can't remember if Klopp was using that. I'm sure he was. Defensive width is standard, and we're preventing short goalkeeper distribution. So that's it, guys. Let us know if you download this tactic and if it works for you, or if it doesn't work for you, let us know. Like I mentioned before, it's all there in the article over on FM blog. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, support us on Patreon, download the guide to FM. We'll see you soon.